Okay, again we mulligan for a 1-drop. Maybe our curve is too high now that I look at it. But then again, we run out of cards. Need to go into a 1-drop. Down. Time for some pain. If we have too many cheap cards, we can't, like, once we get to higher mana turns, like where we have 10 mana, we're absolutely screwed. Really, Lava Shock that. That could actually be really good if we don't get a 1-drop or a 3-drop. Which we don't. I guess we can use our mana in a pretty pathetic way. It's worth not taking 10 more damage. Well, at least we'll get a card back. Doesn't seem like he's killing that.
The battle.
Wow. Wow, that is really bad for us.
Reporting for duty.
That is comically bad. It's happening a bit more often than it should. 2, 3, 4. We just get this out. We could Belcher. That'll do 3 damage to it. We want to keep drawing cards, that's for sure. You know, he might think this is like a pretty good trade. And we finish it off with these guys. Hopefully he living bomb something, because yeah, we can kill it into that. We do take a lot of damage though. 2 mana. Lava Shock on this. Do it. Oh, a bit scary. Whenever we can do this though, kill a living bomb kind of legitimately, we gotta see that as a win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can afford to draw the extra card. It's like we're playing a 1-drop and heal bot.
Bring out your dead.
What it looks like to me. Okay, what's next? Not a... oh, he might living bomb. Lava burst straight to the face, or on this guy? Okay, he didn't kill this guy. That's pretty nice. Stayed alive a long time. Can we kill that? One, two, three. If we played 2 Death Rattles, which we cannot. I guess we Sludge Belcher, because, I mean, he might play another spell, but we'd like to try keep this alive as much as possible. Interesting.
Bring out your
I'm gonna go greedy. I think we kill 1 because we're so vulnerable to Hellfire. What's he living bombing? We finally lose our draw engine, but man! Silverhand Recruit, man, did you do well. Okay, so this we need to silence. Ooh, Rag would be really nice. I guess we silence though and keep the Wailing Soul, because he might like living bomb 2 things.
Your magic shall not cease.
Starting to get a little bit of a full board, that's scary. Okay, that'll help, actually, ironically. We don't have a 1-drop. We'd really like to play Rag. He's so good, because he'll get living bombed, but then silencing him means we can still go in for 8 every turn. Hero power is kind of scary, because we're filling our board too quickly, but 5, 7, 5 and 4 is pretty nice. I think that's the way to go. Did Fugan yeah, Fugan already died. Seems pretty promising. Okay. Don't want to jinx it, but things are looking reasonable. Hellfire is kind of bad for us. Whoa. There's a lot of taunt we generated. Or sorry, a lot of Death Rattle. I think the extra card's pretty nice. Clearing up the spots. I think it's time to Rag, man. get an extra damage. He doesn't even respond to his master being summoned. Another Hellfire, damn. Oh, we get Thaddeus though. What, can he actually destroy that? There's that. We can neuter that. I think Mountain Giant neuter. Seems pretty strong. We're getting a lot of damage in. Well, I guess we're not sure which one he'll hit. Okay. He can Molten Giant now. We have another Eldor. We have lethal, 19, 22, and 8 is 30. Damn. Pretty bad for us. Huh. 8 and 3 is 11, 22 and 8 is 30. If we silence everything, we do not win. We can clear those out. I think healing up is a good idea and giving us cards. It's the usual give us options. Shielded Minibot seems strong right now. And make it so we don't die. Seems like a good idea. This stays alive, does 8 more damage to him. Okay. I think we're looking good. I think we're looking good. Fine. Still don't quite have lethal. 6-2-2. Yeah, I think Mountain Giants, if you can get your head to a decent size, are really strong. I think we take the risk here. Because you can play things in an order where they really help you fill out your curve. Do we like this trade? Nah. What you got, Baron Geddon? I think it's all over. So this deck worked for us on the second attempt. He's 10 mana. What does he get turned into? Deathwing, I assume? Yeah.
To battle!
Let's have Rag slaughter him directly. Okay, Baron Geddon taken down with Paladin. Let's take a look at the deck. So one key concept is trying to keep drawing cards. I was really tempted to put in Acolytes, but they really can't hit anything to get more than one card. But Blessing of Wisdom on that Silverhand Recruit really helped, because you need a decent amount of cards to be able to fill up your mana every turn. And not just, you know, if you have 10 mana to use and one card that's like a 3 mana card, you're taking 10 damage that turn. So getting off a good Blessing of Wisdom, you know, is pretty critical. Undertaker and Zombie Chow give you your 1-drops to not take 10 damage immediately and really be on the back foot. Ironbeak Owls to silence things that got Living Bombed. We were a bit lucky that he drew very few Living Bombs this game. Okay, sorry about that. Your 1-drop so you don't take damage straight away. Owls for Living Bombs. Recombobulators for Living Bombs as well. Shielded Minibots for decent 2-drops. Eldor Peacekeeper. This is an interesting one. It's partly in there to reduce his threats, but the original intention was kind of to combo it with Blessing of Wisdom. Because if you can Eldor Peacekeeper one of his things and put Blessing of Wisdom on it, it'll keep attacking you. You don't need to worry about that thing being killed by his spells or just taken out by other minions or Living Bombed, etc. So that can be a constant source of card draw. Piloted Shredders are nice and beefy. Spellbreaker, obviously to silence the Living Bomb. Wailing Soul, if you can silence multiple Living Bombs at once, that can really be a game winner. Antique Healbots to offset that you'll usually take a fair amount of damage, and you know, help you survive if you have 1 or 2 turns where you cannot fill your mana. Fugan and Starlag, because they're beefy bodies that also get Thaddeus out. Sludge Belchers. There's also a lot of Death Rattle to kind of take advantage of with the Undertaker. Lay on Hands to draw cards and heal you. Obviously pairs well with your hero power to fill up 10 mana. Ragnaros is really, really good because obviously he's good in general. Baron Geddon doesn't really have like really hard removal. And if you need a silence, if he gets Living Bomb, you'd think that's a really bad thing, but you silence him and he's still an 8/8, so it works out pretty well. And Mountain Giants I really like because it gives you flexibility to fill out your mana curve because as you play cards, the cost changes. So you might be able to play a card, then the Mountain Giant costs 5 instead of 4, and that actually helps you fill out your curve. So it gives you options to play with, which is important, obviously, to not be short of mana and end up taking 10 damage. That's the deck. Manadin worked for me on the second attempt. Hope you have luck with it too if you try it out. See you next time.